Well, I would say, it was an experiment. And that said, it turned out to be a reality, a very, very amazing dream come true. I saw it morph all the way from extremely ugly duckling, to something that's about 90% there. We can be even better. We can be far better, especially after seeing a group of old crotchety old men after 45 years come and play in a club, named Tower of Power, who just blew the work. Come on. That's where you are in 45 years. I just need 5. With this band, we'd be over the moon. We'd be far beyond any maha hoo hoo anything. Trust me.
Now, you could have simply played the whole Spectrum CD, and 1 or 2 people might have had that expectation, but you drew in each of your band members to play their music. Why did you make that decision?
Because I wanted the band to have its own personality. I've learned something after these past 40 years that it's one thing, and I do this a lot now with just one band that I have myself, and I use them as my platform. And so they play my music only. But when I play the music of someone else that has written music, even, not necessarily for me, but now it's a contributor, that music takes on the form of the 5 individuals that make up one entity called the band. That band plays all the music of everybody else. And when you have someone contributing as a writer, as I learned, from not being a contributor with the Mahavishnu Orchestra, I learned that when people contribute, they take it just psychologically more seriously. That their music is being played and they want it played at least as good as everyone else's. And they want to play everyone else's, it should be this way, music in the same way. Because it's just about a natural respect factor. So everyone contributes, and all of a sudden we've got this thing. If it works, if it's the right combination of individuals, there's nothing better than that. Even if it's Stevie Wonder or Prince or Michael Jackson or something like that, it's different. It's a whole other thing, and especially in instrumental music, it's a dimension that is how can I say it rewards everyone in the building, in the immediate area, with extremely good music, based on a team effort, which is the band.
You seem to be having fun last night, and also you seem to be working even harder than you had to, in a good way. In other words, it seemed like you could have dialed that down 50% and delivered a great performance, but the energy you put out in all the shows, but particularly last night, when you do that, is that for your own artistic edification? Is that to make the paying customers that much more satisfied, or is that to try to push the music to some new level using that concert as an experience?
Third one first. The people in the audience, all due respect, will get that if we play well. And that's number one. They're number 3, and number 3 is number 1. I feel great if I'm playing well. But if I'm getting everybody, if I can contribute on the level that sets the bar up for everybody else, and they respond, you're going to see a good show. That means we're all working together and we're firing on all cylinders, and that's very, very important. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way. There was even a question put to me sometime in the tour by another interviewer who said, "What's it feel like to have out-of-body experiences?" We are approaching that with this band. We give us about a year, and the year is not playing every day. It's cumulatively a year. So you have. We're off, we go away, we come back, we have other experiences, and we play again. We're at another level already, because we have other things to contribute as individuals, which means it's a new band. Every day's a new day. And then when you get to that level where you are, again, playing fundamentally the same music in the show, over and over again. It's just the format. It's just the framework. Yeah, it's a guide, but all of the contributions are different. You know, every time we play different. You know, it can be the same tune, but it will be a different tune every time.
How do you integrate the two roles of band leader and performer when you're playing? Once you're sitting behind the drums, are you just performer and then think later about how to share notes or suggest it with the band, or are you thinking as band leader during the show?
No, that I'm not. I'm actually only in the one respect that if I'm thinking about what we do. Another reason why we play the same material again is because I know what's going on. I'm in automatic. I know that's going to take care of itself, and we're going to have a good time. And at some point in time, I jump into that, but I'm also thinking about, okay, it can be, okay, fine, and we need to do so much. And I'm a secondary, but I'm still thinking about what we have to do. We have obligations, you know. So as a leader of a project, it's a production. It can't only be about the notes on the page or what you're hearing. There's a lot of stuff that has to go on behind the scenes to make that happen. So you can't lose touch with that. And if you have the right people playing with you, they'll allow you to do that because this is all happening. They're happening. I don't need to tell them what to do, but I do need to figure out where we go from here. After the last note on the encore, if there be one, what do we do now?